This is Prehistoric as plays oxygen not included. Prehistoric plaque number 10. Probably going to be the final one. Look at that. Yes. Here we go. Boom. So obviously we're going to have to go out there and explore it and take a minute to look at it, and it has some mid-game, what we call mid-game or maybe like stepstone materials, new materials that the game hasn't done. Boom. Is that it? We got one more? I got 80 health. Something's not right. Well, that's not good. Somehow we've lost some blaster shot. Looks like we need 7. Get on that. Let's see how fast we can generate that. And then this, we're going to try and keep... this is an element sensor? We're going to deconstruct that for the thermosensor here. Yep, there we go, and then we're gonna like set it to 50 or something. How about set it to 35? And then we can also take this line, and we should take this line, run it up here. Do 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 do. It's probably pretty tall for it, just like this. Great. What this is going to allow it to do is it's going to allow it to cool off of this oxygen that's being made, and then that is going to cool the rest of the base just by dint of it sending its cooling into the base. So it's a way to distribute cooling from the source here, right? Because all this stuff is going to get cooled. And then what we'll do is we'll take some gold amalgam here, and we're going to make these radiant, and that'll even further cool that off. And then we could take insulated pipes here and start putting insulation on these pipes here so that it doesn't leak the heat out of our base. So another change to do is this. Holy moly. New printables. We got room for one more boop, I think. So we got mallow seeds. Yep. Just waiting on those blaster shots to be made. Some in the air already. And Chip is going to waste me 3 cycles because he needs sleep. So this is a lot of water to have to cool or to have to heat. It might be worth trying to like just drip this down in and clear this or flush this out, and with the new system here. Another problem is we have a bunch of carbon dioxide here. What? Why are we not getting water plumbing here? When it leaves, what? Wait. Okay, it goes out into here. Oh, we're only making it go out into here anymore. Can you go out to here a bit too? Yeah, because you can fill this up just fine. This is just going to make me... We're just making polluted water here. And then this is wrong, so let's fix that bridge. That way. All this water needs to go this way. There we go. Okay, we need to get some water into this pipe. We would prefer to get something with a lot of specific heat capacity, and that is polluted water. So I think that we're going to take this polluted water line here that we're generating and just fill up this with that. So line in. And then what we'll do is we'll with this jump, we'll just make a line here because we want it to jump here so that it doesn't put any more than it's supposed to in here. Who starves? The lum. They're doing fine. This Mimica is in the wrong spot. I need to move the Mimica so that I have a better spot for it. This Mimica can make its journey, or the Lum can make a big journey. I don't know what the magical journey is going to be. And then also we need to open these up so that... All right. Yeah. So that the Lum can go through it. Of course, the bathroom. This was a bathroom run. It gave me an item. Yeah. Yay. We did it, everybody. We've blasted Demolior into oblivion. My colony is safe for now. Among the impactor's remains, I've identified several useful resources, as well as a small, familiar object. How did such a thing find a way into an uninhabited asteroid? I have always hoped that other worlds existed. Perhaps they do, and we are more alike than I ever imagined. There's so much yet to discover. Boom. Blast line of defense. It is achieved. We have a yellow alert somewhere. Yep. All right, that's it. Thank you for joining me. We're done with this episode. No, that's what you'd like me to say, right? No, I don't think you even want me to say that. Mimica bud is what we want to put here. We're gonna uproot this one at a 9. Deconstruct it, might as well. And then, yeah, bunch of stuff going on there. Make that. We got a baby in here. Need to fertilize this. We'll get that going. All right, and now we can put our creature comforts in here. Whenever we get these guys groomed enough. We only have 4 feather fibers. We need 10. Game slowed down on me. This is drinking this heavily. This is rising pressure. We should probably analyze this thing. Max will get to that. We have all these errands here that they don't seem to be wanting to do. Are we out of igneous? We are out of igneous. There seems to be a bunch right here. That's why we go to the materials other way, overlay. We look at the mineral. And fossil? Shale? Sandstone? Fossil? It's a mineral, Marie, right? Igneous rock. I guess not. I guess it's a consumable ore? No, maybe? A sand? We had some down here. What was it? Granite, igneous rock. Okay. It has a gray color. It's a more gray than the other ones. I see. Okay. We have any good spots for it? There's a little bit. See a bit of gray up here. If we dug through this stuff, we'd get a whole bunch. But here, I saw there was some here. I guess it's all over there. What do we do? What do you do in this case? Do you just delete it and go with something weaker? I don't really want to. Well, let's dig this. Maybe build a... Oh, that's not even the right area. It's all igneous. And we need some sort of material for these temp shift plates, but it's not really important. Like sedimentary rock works just fine. It's not great. It's not horrible. What? I see. Anyway, so over here we got 2. We can see 2 of them. Oh, and look, we have some extra blast shot just chilling here. Great. Molten debris gives us molten iridium. That's great. Liquid hydrogen, oxygen, and hydrogen, which is probably very, very cold. So, like, both hot and cold in the same thing. If we just dump it in the same spot, who knows what it could possibly do. But liquid hydrogen and oxygen could be really good, just to get us set for end game stuff. That's pretty cool. And then this one just gives us iridium and a renewable gold. So if we can get out here into renewable gold, then that gives us all kinds of crazy stuff. Renewable gold means we can put a bleachstone hopper in here. Well, thank you for coming with me on this journey so far. We pretty much don't need to have any of this stuff in here anymore. I don't even know if we're doing any seacomb. Yep, we're still doing seacomb. I don't really want to take them off of it because that now what I want to do is I want to fill up biodiesel, and so that this can run forever now. So we need a biodiesel pipe. I mean, it looks like this is the biodiesel. Yep, this is biodiesel here. Yeah. Don't really want to break this hydrogen gas line right here, but I'll let them get in here and fix this up. Minor eye irritation. He has one eye. Or bleach stone. Who and how is this? This is just super hot. This is pretty stable. It isn't going anywhere. I think I should start working on this now. We have the second Aquatuner. We don't actually have the second Aquatuner yet. So we need to wait for that, which is not great. I don't want to wait on that too long. Oh. Okay, we can tile that in. I think that it's because this stuff is coming across. This will let the hydrogen flow into this area right there. We got a big buildup of hydrogen at the moment, or of carbon dioxide. Oh, that's gross. Look at all that. Drink away. There you go. Add that to that. Let's get this rolling. How about you? Are you rolling? You're going, and this one's going. So that's a lot of polluted water we're generating right now. We got this filling up here. How did our igneous rock go? A little bit. This is too hot. This is probably too hot. Yeah. Yeah, they're digging. Not much to say other than watch them do their thing. We're drinking down here from the top of this. Pretty toasty. Or soon they won't be able to be in here. Now that we have our operator done, the two that we blocked from doing anything other than those skills, we can now have them start doing skills again. Great. Yeah, this area needs an ice temp shift plate. So if we put an ice temp shift plate right here, make it priority, it'll spew a bunch of water everywhere, but that'll be better than bad things happening. Cooling this area down is very important. New printables. What do we got? A Jabo, a Phlox. Oh, we could start with the Phloxing. Okay, relocate the Phlox to here. And then this apparently can all get turned, since everything is gone out of here, we can open this up to oxygen. Yes. Who is making me a temp shift plate? Number 2, come on. I see. No one's going to fix that. We're going to close this up now. There's only a little bit of hydrogen, and that's all carbon dioxide. The rest of it's all carbon dioxide. So, gate. Now, if we watch our temperature overlay, this is going to get cold real quick. Oh, she got to take a breath. Thanks, Chip. So working with heat is manageable, and I could just deconstruct this and reconstruct it, and then it would be at 35 degrees, and it would slowly overheat again like we did now. Woo! I got cold in there pretty quick. So all that stuff is going to spread around, and this will start warming up, but just a great way of like introducing chill and just fixing the way your heat is, just by having a little bit of an ice bath. We're gonna want to mop up like this amount right here. Problem is there's water now here on top of this stuff. This is going to get hot to try and fix that too. I'll just leave this alone. That can be worked on at a different time. We have a little bit of water that needs to be cleaned up here. Quickly take a look at the temperature. Notice that it dropped it like a good 5 degrees that one bit. Nice little bit of saving grace. This is going to cook back up though, just because we're just too much steam in here. We're generating too much with this metal refinery. Means probably needs to go over here. Probably could move this turbine over here. We'll put the turbine right here. Extend this out a little bit more. And then we'll take this one down and we'll turn it into the refinery one. Oh, I mean, that one's really bad for the refinery. Yuck. If we fix this with an Aquatuner, everything's fine. Let's take a look at steel. Keep that on the market. We need to get 1,200 of it to run another Aquatuner. Not a whole lot of igneous rock in this base. You gotta like know where to look. They never dug this up. I want that dew seed. What are we doing here? How about this stuff is not as important. How about that? How about get all this stuff done first? There's also lots of igneous rock in here, I think. Yep, there's a bunch of it in here. So if I came and dug through here, they would be able to find a bunch of it. They're trying to get around what I'm doing here. Oh, we can make blast shot. Why not? I don't know if we will be able to, like, see it to shoot it. Right? It's just biodiesel and that. Make it forever. That's kind of a bold statement. Oh, we're looking for water, and we don't have any water in this bit here. We're not really making water anymore for some reason. Yeah, this is we'd be running out. It's just what it would look like. If I put that there, then it'll prioritize that and then go up here. That's perfectly fine for me. Yeah, this is all hot. Oh, jeez. All right, deconstruct this battery here. I think it's time to go in here and fix this. We only have 775. I might as well deconstruct this because we're not even close to done over here. This needs to be done now. If you know something about an Aquatuner that if you know one thing about an Aquatuner, you know that sometimes it can be just go all the time. So if you don't have the right material going, and we don't, we only have polluted water as our best material. So I'm just going to have this thing run flat out. We're going to have some piping going around here. And then in there. It actually wouldn't take me anything but one more second just to do the piping the right way, and actually have automation on this. So it's going to be like this. Cancel those. A liquid bridge here. All right, so they need to get that done. This Aquatuner is broken. The next thing that needs to happen is something was at 113. Oh, just the empty pipe. Got it. We're gonna have to break in here and add in some just metal tiles. They can be whatever they want to be. Oh, look, we have a bunch of iridium fell from the sky. Cool. Just 2 will do, so that we can put this, or the Aquatuner on here. We're going to have to deconstruct this liquid bridge here. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not the bridge, the ladder. And then automation, let's get automation in place. It's got to go over here. And then our plumbing sensor. Got to be made of steel. Boom, sensor, everything set up there. Now we're pretty much ready to go. Let's deconstruct this and get in here and scald some dupes. This will flood right here, and even the gunk will help us out, actually, by making a liquid right here, so that this will force this up into an even tighter block, and then be a better conductor of the heat once this gets in here. Another thing I need to do is give this power. I mean, I didn't pay any attention for that, so here is where we could put power. So we'll just put power this way and jump it up. Another thing that I didn't do is an Atmos sensor here. While we're in here, Atmos sensor, and then some wire all the way up here just to check for that here. Okay. This all needs to be done like yesterday. Somebody could build this and deconstruct this. We let out a little bit of steam. That's a lot of steam. A lot of hot steam. We're going to get some scaldy dupes here. Oh, jeez, Nisbet. Too much. Too many incapacitations. That didn't work at all. That was horrible. That did not work at all. We're going to have to use Atmos suits. All right, once again, we're gonna need to use Atmos suits here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make them come around and up and in. So we're gonna close this off. Make them come up here. Close this off, I guess. We're gonna put tile here. Because we need them to come up and around this way. Okay. Radiant pipe. We're gonna have the insulated pipe come out this way. and then go in this way, because it needs to cool this room off here. Insulated pipe here, comes down, goes in, goes up if it can't, and then comes down into here. Liquid pipe. Thermo sensor. Automation wire. Rebuild the rest of the owl. Okay, we locked them out here. We need a way to get in here. So now they can only get into suits in this whole area here. And I'm okay with that for now. Oh, what went wrong here is I think the temperature immediately turned all the water to steam. That's what happened there. So we're going to need to do something about that. We also deconstructed that. Great. This little bit of gunk here, we're going to empty this out. Perfect little drop. I'd like this to be built first. Ooh, big old steam. That is kilograms of steam. Hooey. Hey, how about lock this up here? I don't really know what we're gonna do about that. Light scaldings as opposed to just instant death, I guess. I don't know. This is pretty bad. 116. Cook the base. That's just leaking all that temperature out. Nope, they're all cooked. They're not going to be able to walk up and down this anymore. All right, one more try. Okay, so this is not working properly. So I think we're going to have to come in here and go diagonally even further. So we're going to try this method here, and then we're going to 1 2 1 2, and then we'll have a drop that way. So it'll have to move horizontally. I'm not certain why it's not working just right here. All right, I still think that we need to lock this up. Otherwise, yeah, we need to do this again. All right, go ahead. We're still on the hunt for more igneous rock. anything. All right, we deconstructed the line right here. We built a line up here. So, of course, I would ask for igneous rock here. It's downtime. Oh, work time now. Okay. Also running like dangerously low on food. There's a Pacu. Maybe we take care of one of these lums here. I don't have our critter condo yet. Got 8 feathers. I think mopping this is an important thing to do. Somebody build that. The lone Floxflon. Well, now we have wood. What's going on? Why is it me have an issue? Oh, I understand. We got you, buddy. Somebody go grab him. Somebody make this. I see 3, 4. Cot can be just regular. Look at that. Look how close Gene was to death. That's crazy good that we survived. Meep, you gotta go, buddy. You are, like, living in the danger zone. No, buddy. We're gonna make you walk by all of the other people who died, just so that you understand that you will die too. Let's build a few more of these. New printables. We're gonna get another duplicate. If we can't, Paku. Husbandry. We have another. I don't want another chip. Let's just take the Paku. They should fall down and die in there. That's not great. Nope, we need the wrangling to be. We need all dartles into that room. They should not be able to get away. Good thing I didn't dig that. Alrighty. Alright, one more time with this. Save it. We're gonna try and break this tile right here. This tile right here. And then these two tiles. And hopefully we will not let out the horrible, horrific steam. I mean, that's a lot of steam it's letting out. Is it too much? Oh, yeah, somehow it's letting out all of that steam, huh? Yeah. How are we going to break into this thing? One, two, three. We could make a nice little V right here. Nope, it would have to go down to here. Let's let that run. Sorry, simulation needs to continue running. This needs to go down one more. So we have to go one more, which means we have to deconstruct this ladder and the heavy watt wire and turn that into a joint plate. All right, great. Now plumbing, we're gonna need plumbing to be right here. Should be able to get into this, no problem. Not turn my build commands up to high again. We're gonna put gunk right here. I'm just living on the edge with my calories here, huh? I guess we could make another farm of millet in here. We'll just leave this one like that. We'll just leave it like that. Great. And then we'll put another millet right here. Just another place for sweat corn. Okay, this got built. Now we need to gunkify this place. Come on, let's get some gunk. We have tasks. We have a few tasks. This is actually a more strong task. We need that, like, right now. Still need a little bit of igneous rock. I bet we're out again, huh? 22 tons. See if we can't get some igneous rock in here. Okay, now let's get this some of this in here too. Get them working on that. Got a bunch of gunk up here that they can bottle. Lock that up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come up the side and then in. This is actually bad. We should put the gunk in and deliver the gunk first. Yeah, we should deliver the gunk first and make it so that the gunk stays in this area here, and then we're going to force the oxygen out of this room. That way the steam comes up here, and then we can do that same trick. We can close it up with insulated tile and keep all that liquid from, or all this steam from getting in here. Why do I think you're being dumb? Yep, you are. Of course. Of course. Duplicate. This is full. Oh, of peat. Of igneous. And I really only need like 10,000. Dartle. How did you get out? Yeah, ship can't get in here. That's good. It's fine. Oh yeah, right. Does somebody need to do masks? I don't know. Did we mess up our priorities? Nope, everything's fine. Is anybody doing operating skills? Yep, looks like a few people are. All right. We got the gunk. Got a yellow alert somewhere. Okay, yep, and that's for rock. There we go. Get that rock out of there. Get all this stuff finished. Should have plenty to finish that. And we got a vacuum. Hmm. Oh no, that's not good. The pipe is blocked, which is why we can't do cooking errands. Oh, I caught you. Okay, we're gonna put high pressure gas vent and right here. Let's close this off. Pipe is blocked. What do we need here? Loop that, but what else is going on? We're feeding it. Just making more polluted water than making water. All these pinch of pepper nuts are ready. Got ranchers. Oh. Oh. Eh. We're being, we have priority 5, of course. Metal refinery overheated. Now it's our time to start digging into this area here. Once we get up here, then we'll deconstruct this, get all the piping working. Let's see if we cause steam again. I don't think we should this time. Oh, deconstruct this. Oh, well, actually, just change it into something that's has obsidian will work. Something that just has a lot more heat conductivity. Granite works even. Oh, you nerds. Okay, so we got a bunch of pressure, but so far I don't see any leaking anywhere. Great. Okay. And now we have the station for our thermal aquatuner right here. Let's build the rest of the owl. Gotta go up here, and then up and around, and out. Radiant pipe here. Guess our insulated is gonna come down into here and over here. It's not a lot of room for cooling. And I guess we're just going to lock this up as soon as we're done with it, too. So it should run without our needing to go in there ever again. Automation wire right there. In plumbing, we have the temperature sensor. If you've done one of these, you've done 100. And then liquid bridge, we need to bridge the water that we're okay with. And then we also wanted to build that automation sensor. So there's the automation sensor. It's going to melt. Build it out of steel. Automation water. Boom. It already has one. Oh, well, let's not put one there to lock it yet. But there's the Atmo, not Atmo. I'm glad that we talked about this. We need thermo. Lots of work for a bunch of dupes. I feel confident enough to lock that up now and then allow them in here. But this has to be done first. Why? Okay. That's fixed. That's fixed. So they can get all back in here. Did we let anybody in an Atmos suit in? We absolutely did. Let's make that Atmos suit user go all the way back. Who else? Who else took an Atmos suit? Yeah, this is very, very, very hot. This is getting to be pretty close to being done. And we have another Aquatuner already, or another space for an Aquatuner, so this one can be built in the normal time. If we build these, then we can close it up. Oh yeah, the power situation, right? We didn't even resolve that on the previous ones. So we just need to put a wire over here and I'll just put it here. And then what else are you asking for? A repair errand? Because I made you out of nickel? Oh, of course. That is typical me. And then this one just got built. All right, there we go. Okay, we got that one done. Now we got our wire here. There's a little piece of automation we need to deconstruct right here. And then we have a whole lot of steam that we're going to have to do something about. We cleaned up all this gunk, right? Oh, I guess we have a little bit extra. I'm going to make him mop some of this gunk up, and hopefully I can get him fast enough that he'll mop up the gunk, and then and then we'll be able to bottle it and put it right here. Ooh, dangerous. $342 grams are the only thing stopping us between tons and tons of steam destroying us. Utter annihilation. So we just need to release, or we just need to put the gunk in here, let this out here. Our pipe needs to get filled with polluted water. Yep, we got a pipe, got all the little bells and whistles. This just got leaked out. We need to sweep this out, get all that stuff out of here. What's priority on that? What? Oh, okay. There is actually stuff there. And then say like 20. New printables are available. We got a poker shell. Somebody who's good at digging. Take the poker shell. Sweep that stuff out of there. This can go down. Now we need to start insulating this place out. You scald up here, huh? We can deconstruct this stuff here. And that's going to give us our power transformer so that we can put the power to here. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to back this out and then just delete the steam. And then we can deconstruct the rest of this stuff and it'll all be good. Let's take a quick look at the plumbing. It's not done yet. What did I just bridge that onto? Oh no, that's horrible news. I just bridged this onto the wrong pipe. Yep. And that's gonna go into there and not like that. Here. I'm probably gonna have to rebuild this. Well, we'll cancel. I don't need it yet. Let's finish this. Hmm. All right, the plumbing should be rotating into here. Very nice, very nice. And then we need to give it a chop whenever we're ready. Hopefully we didn't get too much polluted water in here. It took a little bit of damage. That's about it. One more time with that polluted water. We got one little bit of insulation. Come on. Almost there with that. A little short on water. Yeah, oxygen. Why aren't we getting this? Oh, because it's stupid igneous rock. It can be whatever it wants to be. We can corner build that even. So this now can become radiant. And all of this radiant here can just proceed to cool down this area right there. Now we got to build. This is going to feed onto here perfectly. Great. It should stop, and let's just make sure that it's not going to put another packet on. Oh, there's a little bit more packets we can actually fill it to. I guess we have to wait a loop. Loop, loop, loop. Okay, great. Power. Heavy watt wire. Why is this not powering this? You just don't have the power to be able to do it. These are running flat out. This isn't running at all. We don't need blast shot anymore. No bleach stone is what I'm guessing. Bleach stone, we're back to 0 again. No matter how much we dig for that, we always seem to be just shy. All right, so now we have it right here. So we're gonna put a tile right here, and then deconstruct this tile right here, and then we're gonna corner build all of this steam into here. And just like that, we're gonna force this into the outer worlds. And then we'll be able to open this up for duplicants. Otto is hurting themselves really bad. Like, why are you not on this cot? Boom, safe. Just gonna deconstruct buildings here. Guess I'll leave that stuff all normal. And then we'll just leave this gunk right here. And then this can be automated to that. Great. How much steel do we got? Plenty. Plenty. I don't know what we're gonna do about the biodiesel. We don't have the bleach stone anymore. Pretty far out of bleach stone, and our little dartles haven't been producing enough bleach stone to do anything. How is this unreachable? Because we don't have these. And power is out up here for some reason. Yeah, we're really low on power. He's still doing things. Okay, deconstruct this. This is looking for something to shoot, and that's taking power too. That's making monomers. I really think that it's just, oh, well, we can put these down to 5. They don't need to be doing that. A little less power. Too much polluted water in here, and we're not running that. It's too hot. I have an idea, and that idea is that we add in some pinch of pepper nuts to cool down this area here. Well, it's 3. It's too much or too small to work right there. That won't work. Nope. Bathrooms. We need to plumb the bathrooms. Get this water out of here. Well, I don't want it to leak. All this is going down this way, so yep, it should be that way. Great, that way the bathrooms will always run. This is all built. The only thing that we need is a little bit more metal for that. I'm hovering over Wolframite. Look at that. Look how little steel we need to make. Basically, one thing of steel. All that's been made. I feel comfortable locking this room up here. Okay, feel comfortable closing this off. Once I get close this off, then we should have some temperature. Oh, we need power, right? Come on, finish this up. And we'll open this up here. Alrighty. Just a little bit more power for the refinery, and then we'll be good to go. And then next episode, we'll finish this thermo Aquatuner, and call this plumbing great. I think that my problem was that. I think I'm not. This is my down one. All right, we'll mess with this in the next episode. I obviously don't have the steel to be able to do this just yet. We're gonna need a few little blobs of steel. Okay, let's go in there. Going, got that. We're gonna need to think of some ways to get us some power. Okay. Sorry about that. I just love playing this game. This game is great. All right, thank you for watching. Have a great day.